What if everything you know about the world is wrong? What if the most powerful country on Earth was never in the West, but was born in the Middle East? Imagine hearing about New York, not across the ocean, but somewhere between deserts, oil fields, and ancient cities. It sounds impossible, but think about it. Thousands of years ago, the Middle East was already one of the most important regions in human history. It had trade routes, resources, and some of the earliest civilizations ever created. Now imagine, instead of power shifting to the West, a new nation rises right here. A nation with ambition, a nation with resources, a nation that would eventually be called America. But this time, it never leaves. From the very beginning, this America would have something no superpower ever had all at once: oil, location, history, and influence. Instead of crossing oceans to find resources, it would already control them. Instead of building influence slowly, it would grow fast, very fast. And before the world even realizes what's happening, everything starts revolving around one place: the Middle East. Now think about global power. In our world, countries depend on energy, but in this world, America controls it from the center. Prices controlled, trade controlled, decisions controlled. And when one country controls energy, it doesn't just lead the world, it defines it. Now imagine the cities, massive towers rising from the desert, lights stretching across the horizon, technology everywhere. A version of New York built in the heart of the Middle East. Fast transportation, advanced AI, powerful infrastructure. Everything feels like the future, but happening now. But power like this always comes with a cost. Other nations wouldn't stay silent. Europe would feel threatened. Asia would start preparing. Alliances would form. Not always open war, but constant tension. Cyber attacks, economic pressure, silent conflicts happening behind the scenes. The Middle East wouldn't just be important, it would become the center of everything. Opportunity and danger. Now think about your life in this world. You might have better technology around you, more opportunities, stronger economy, but also more control, more pressure, more eyes watching everything. Life wouldn't just be easier, it would be more intense. And here's the part most people don't think about. If America was in the Middle East, then what happens to the rest of the world? Would Europe still become powerful? Would Asia rise the same way? Or would everything change? Different cultures might spread, different languages might dominate. Even the internet could be completely different. One small change in history and everything you know disappears. But in the end, there's one truth that never changes. Power doesn't belong to a place, it belongs to whoever controls resources, technology, and influence. So whether America is in the West or in the Middle East, the result is the same: one dominant force and a world reacting to it. So now think carefully. Would this world be better or worse? And what if we are just one small change away from living in a completely different reality? If this made you think, then the next idea will shock you even more. What if the internet never existed? What if history was completely different? Subscribe, because the next story might change everything you believe.